When Lael got back to his senses, he slowly opened his eyes. He felt his body heavy and sore, and his head was still dizzy, but he was sure he wasn't dreaming. He was tied up in a mattress with many tubes around him. He looked around. He seemed to be in the hospital, yet he had the strange feeling he wasn't really in one since he was tied up. Or if it was, he thought, it shouldn't be a legal one.
Carver. Am I...
You're back, yes. We managed to rescue you from that island. Finally. Look, we're sorry for taking so long, but we were not authorized to get you back until now.
Because someone spilled your dirty little secrets.
I guess you know.
No. I'm waiting for you to tell me. Oh, wait. Let me see if I got this figured out. I know that everyone who knew the secret died in there. I didn't see you or Julian after all that time. I figured you were killed. But since you're here, and you protected this secret for a while, if Julian is alive, then I'll bet he's the one raising hell over this shit.
You definitely changed. But you're mostly right. Julian did send some voice files and other documents which he managed to record or to find to the International Safety Bureau. And they came out to tail. But I helped him. Yeah, I protected this secret for so long. But never has anything like this happened before. Kidnapping our own people to be left in there? I couldn't let that happen.
Then why were you and Julian spared? You knew goddamn well that sending those missiles in would end us. Even if we, by some miracle, managed to survive the daily hell of their society.
I know! That's why we told them to retrieve you if they found you alive. Or any other members of your team, or a lost soldier. We even picked up your girlfriend, for all that matters.
Girlfriend? Edith?
Yep, that was the name she gave us. She's in custody now, though.
For what?
Hey, she's illegal here. I mean, for all we know, she killed people in there. So for now, she stays in solitary for further interrogation.
And what about the rest? Nael? Miguel?
There wasn't anyone alive, but you two.
Lael opened and closed his mouth several times. Tears rolled down his face. Nael and Miguel were dead. Edith was going to be another puppet in their hands, away from freedom. With her dreams ripped apart, what was going to happen next?
I can't trust anyone. The only one who really stood by my side was Edith. Look where she ended up. I also killed many people in there. Why am I being treated differently, huh?
Because... Look, I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Then who fucking can?
Do you still have your parents' contact info?
Haven't spoken in years since I started living on my own. Why? What the hell do they have to do with this?
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Carver stood up and walked towards the door, putting his hand on the doorknob.
You won't remember anything I might say. So...
He opened it and walked outside.
What do you mean? Hey! Don't you fucking leave! Why were you and Julian spared?
Lael insisted as he saw his former colleague and boss walk away to let space for two men wearing doctor vests to get in. Lael went quiet for a bit, waiting for those men to say something. He couldn't do much since he was all tied up like an animal. The tall guy began to speak.
Hello, Mr. Aiken. I should make you aware that unfortunately you're in a critical condition, and the only way to fix it is through surgery. The pros are...
Surgery? What surgery? Why am I all tied up?
That's classified. You're tied up to prevent hurting yourself or anyone else. Now the pros of this surgery are...
Wait. You can't operate on me without my permission if I'm conscious. And... Hold on. You can't just say it's classified. That's against the law, gentlemen.
And so are you, Mr. Aiken. You stated yourself that you murdered many people, isn't that right?
The walls really seem to have ears. Yeah. I'm a murderer. And you're all complicit bastards. Now what?
Now, we're offering an alternative sentence to life in prison that will let you become healthy again and keep you out of danger. Unfortunately, we're unable to share with you the full description of what the surgery consists of for reasons we also cannot disclose. We can only give you minimal information to calm any uneasy feelings, such as the pros and the cons. As I was trying to explain, the pros of this surgery are a 100% recovery rate of your health, plus a lack of pain when you wake up. Oh, and the recovery is also immediate. The cons are negligible at this point, but one of the secondary effects is a possible slight change in personality. It's still a chance in 1 in 50 cases, though.
Change my personality traits, huh? So, you'll be fucking with my brain. Is that it?
Both men didn't say a word and began to lean against his bed and push the mattress Lael was on towards the hall. Lael began to try to escape while trying hard to break free from the ties, but in vain. He began to insult them, but took careful attention to the environment. It seemed like he was in a health clinic instead of a hospital, but there weren't too many diseased people around. Only other staff members who also wore doctor uniforms. They didn't take too much time until they brought him to another white room that looked like an operation room, although still very empty. He began to scream and fight more. He had the feeling that he had been in a place like that before, but didn't remember ever being operated on. But the place gave him a nostalgic feeling. Déjà vu. Both men put on their mask and gloves, and the shorter surgeon gave the other a syringe.
What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck away from me! Get the fuck away from me! No!
If you keep moving so much, it will be harder for you.
The man spoke, yet it didn't work. He sighed and inserted the liquid inside the syringe in his arm, making some blood drop since Lael would not stop moving. Lael felt his body sore and heavy again, and he was becoming weak and unable to move his body in 10 seconds. He gazed towards the man who stabbed the syringe in his body. He was really close to Lael, and he swore he was smiling.
You'll forget
everything now.